Hello, hello. So, this week we're going to be doing a solo cast, and it's just going to be me, and I'm just going to be talking to you guys for like an hour. I'm going to do my best. And, luckily, I wrote nothing down as far as what we're going to talk about today. So, this should be interesting as I, figure it out and find my words. Oh,
It
good.
doesn't have to be like this, baby. Come on, baby. It doesn't have to be like that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you thought you were going to have to broadcast on your own?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my baby. Welcome. We're back. Did you get the show started?
I tried.
Yeah, it is a pretty funny thing to do to somebody. All right, get the show started. I'll be right back. There used to be this kid in when I moved to Florida. Yeah, I started my 11th grade, my junior year of high school down in Florida. And I went from like being like some regular dude up here to being like in honors and AP classes down there. Like I was a regular guy in New York.
The education systems are a little
Yeah, and they were like,
skewed.
we need to put this guy in advanced placement classes. And I was like in over my head in some of these classes. But there was one kid that was much more in over his head. And I was like, how the fuck did he get here? And then I saw his ways. And it was crazy. He would cheat. He cheated on everything. It was fucking amazing to watch.
Like during tests, homework, what?
Joey Francis. Fucking incredible. Incredible. I don't even know if that's his name, but yeah.
Yeah, you just called out some other guy.
No, but I haven't thought about this in so long. That's what he used to do. In AP American History, we just had a teacher that was like a professor. He would just get up, he would just appear in the classroom and lecture. You were allowed to come and go as you pleased. You didn't even have to show up to class. You could go to the bathroom. You didn't have to ask him. He wasn't like a high school teacher. He was like a professor. And he would lecture, and then he'd be like, all right, get into groups, and I want you guys to write about these things and like really get into it. And every time we'd split into the groups, Joey would run off. He'd be like, all right, I got to go to the bathroom. And he would just disappear for like 20 minutes, and he'd come back and be like, all right, let me catch up, guys. And he'd like copy all of our work and just like, I saw this dude skate through 2 years of high school like that.
Are you really curious what he's up to now?
I am actually. Yeah. He's probably like successful in a different kind of way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, he was like, I don't have to try.
Yeah. Like,
He's just bucking the system.
like the weird thing about like cheating in school is like you actually like you'd think it's like the dumb kids, but it's actually you have to be pretty smart to kind of cheat in a way. You know, you have to be pretty clever to like kind of figure it out.
No comment.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I was horrible.
You were a cheater?
I had teachers who didn't care if we cheated. They would give us the answers. Like, it was that kind of vibe. And
I had
as
a couple
far
of
as
those.
as far as doing my homework, never did my homework on. I mean, I did my homework, but there were a lot of times where I was like, all right, let me copy your homework.
Yeah, right.
And
You had a few different sources. You had a couple different plugs for the answers.
I mean, I was a pretty serious student though. Like, I'd like really cram for a test, and
Yeah.
I realized that it's necessary. I was like getting like in middle school like 65 on every test, and I was like, I guess I have to freaking study. And then I kind of just shifted gears and applied myself.
But still integrated cheating.
I don't know. Cheating seems extreme. I mean, yeah, maybe on French regions.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like we
I
have
was like, I have no idea what's going on here.
That's the difference between like New York and Florida is like we have a thing. Do they still have that Regents? Like there was like the state like set a bar for like here's what it means to have an education in New York State, and they didn't have that down in Florida. So like you, I had a foreign language teacher that didn't teach us shit the whole year, let us fuck around. It's a really hard thing to impart on a 10th grader too. Like, hey, let me try to teach you the Spanish language. And then you have an exam where they're speaking Spanish and you have to like write down what they say and everything.
Our French teacher was
We
like,
just cheated.
and option C. Yeah,
The
C.
teacher did that?
Oh, yeah.
Our teacher just kind of turned a blind eye because we had like a bilingual student in there who knew Spanish fluently, knew Spanish better than the teacher.
Yeah.
So the teacher would be saying the answer out loud, and There was a student in the front that would take her pen, and if the answer was A, she would hit the top of her bottle. If it was B, it would hear C here, and D, the bottom of the bottle. And there was like 10 of us that just fucking did the whole thing like that.
Yeah, totally.
I ended up getting an 87.
Yeah.
I don't know one word of Spanish. I know nothing.
You know hola? Hello?
¿Qué pasa? Yeah, no, it's crazy. I took it in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th, and 10th grade, and I don't know anything. I know nothing of it. Like, those teachers failed me in so many ways. I would have learned. I would have liked to, but my teacher chose to just flirt with a student the whole time. Isn't that crazy?
Female teacher or
Female teacher flirting with a male student.
Yeah.
For an entire semester. And this is the thing about like there being state rules about the education. It's like, to keep her job, she has to perform. You know what I mean? The test is going to show whether or not she should even keep her job.
Totally.
So she liked us cheating. Like, it reflects well on her.
She's like, I know these kids will cheat, so I don't even have to do anything this year.
It's crazy. I think back now and I'm like, were we slick, or is the adult world kind of just down to turn their back on like the dastardly deeds that teenagers do?
The latter.
You think so?
And the four. I don't know, both of them.
You think they're just turning a blind eye?
No, I don't know. I think people are going to try to get away with stuff. And
we were hanging out with my like niece and nephews. They're like 15 and 17, and like, you know, Halloween just happened, and I'm like, what do you guys do? Like, is there still like, do you guys still like go out into the woods and party? And they're like, yeah. And they told us exactly where, and like that they pulled off this gigantic party out in the woods. And, you know, I started thinking, I'm like, how did they get away with that? A bunch of 17-year-olds?
Well,
like,
they didn't. The cops came.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess. They didn't get away with it?
Have you had to run from the cops?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a rite of passage.
They show up at something, you're out there doing your thing. Like, I wasn't a drinker when I was a kid, you know what I mean? But I was a vandal, you know? So the cops show up someplace and you have to run and just hide for a little bit or whatever.
Yeah, I've run I remember partying on a golf course.
That's a really, really good idea. Because they're never going to find you. And if they do, they're going to be so mad. They're going to be so mad because, you know, like a golf course is like a rich person thing. And that's who the cops are there to protect, and their property, you know. So, yeah. And we used to hang out on this golf course all the time. It just was not an issue. I think nowadays it would be because there's probably cameras everywhere.
Yeah, I think we were shooting off fireworks or something.
Yeah.
Like something ridiculous.
Yeah, totally. I wonder if kids can cheat their way through school as easy as they used to.
Probably easier.
Maybe a little bit easier.
With like
even.
phones, technology.
Yeah.
I saw kids, you know, remember we used to drink those, I don't know, what are they were like these vitamin water.
Yeah.
You know, they have a lot of text on them.
Yeah.
And they just like reprint the label with like a bunch of text that's like
Brilliant.
answers to the test.
Brilliant.
But
what about the TI-83? You know?
Boobs.
You could stash some answers in there, you know. There's lots of ways. I used to just like tape them into the inside of the case of my TI-83, you know, that kind of thing. But where's it get you? False education.
I did great in school, and where has it gotten me? I got the highest score on like the pre-calculus test. I remember being like, damn, I'm fucking on fire.
I feel like we're cheating through life. You know, like that, the thing that I just accused Joey Francis of, like, I feel like I'm doing that through life. I'm kind of like, oh, everyone else is like doing all this work. Like, I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. And I come back, I'm like in my mid-40s, like, all right, cool. What's going on? All right. Yep. All right. It does. It feels like I'm doing some version of skating through high school through life. Like, I don't know how I keep doing this. I don't know how I keep figuring out a way to do it without just actually taking the curriculum and studying for the exam and acing it. You know, I've never been that kind of guy.
You're more of a vibes guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could have articulated that in high school.
Look, I'm more of a vibes guy.
Yeah,
This is not my skill set or strong suit.
in ninth and 10th grade, I wish I could have told somebody that. But they kind of told me that in a way, you know. They're like, you're off the charts in history and English, and everything else just a total abject failure. You know, I'm just like, yeah, I'm more of a vibes guy, you know. But yeah, here we are. Very 8 podcast. Sean and Cass back at it again. Sorry we're late.
We've just been, I think, closing out. You said to me last night, you're like, we had a good end of summer last weekend. I was like, I guess you're like a summer birthday boy, so like that just has you just, the summer starts as early as possible and it ends as late as possible.
I mean, the summer is kind of like a binge, you know what I mean? And if it doesn't stop, you know, like it's, I don't know. Like to me now there's, I mean, the binge does continue. We do have like, but to me it's like, okay, cool. There's nothing really else on the calendar. We did, whew, damn. We fucking just went crazy for a while. And yeah, summer was extended through September, October. And yeah, here we are.
I love the season. The leaves falling, the being close. I was looking, we were thinking about how we have a lot of like anniversaries around this period. Like this Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
Like the first day we met 16 years ago, the night before Halloween. We moved in together 14 years ago on Halloween. We got in one of our relationships on Halloween.
With Mare Bear.
With Mare Bear. Our last throuple. And there's some other ones in there too, and I'm like, wow, this like significant where the veil is thin period is like very momentous.
Momentous.
Monumentous. There's a lot of
monumentous.
That's a good word.
Yeah,
it's
weird because to me it feels kind of like time of year. You know, it's just like okay. But then when I think back, like we could trace every year of the last like 15 or 16 of our life. There's something interesting happened in this little period.
Where you, I don't know, I think there's something about death that makes you live a little fuller. And I think the Grateful Dead were onto that, obviously. And, and the Buddhists or whoever, you know what I mean? It's, there is something that, like, I think being reminded of death, and that's what kind of Halloween brings in. It's like the spooky passing to the other side, you know, mummies and Draculas,
crazy ghouly face, you know,
and everything.
A werewolf,
blood,
demon eyes, you know,
yeah,
like just all this kind of stuff. I guess it does kind of remind you to be alive while you're alive.
Yeah, so we're like, let's live it up.
Yeah.
And we did. And it was awesome. If you guys heard our podcast last time, I guess a week ago, with Zoe Nightingale, we went to her party. And it was epic. What a great time. What an incredible time.
Yeah.
It was so funny. We have a good friend, Josh Craig, who's been on the podcast a couple times before.
Oh, yeah, the homie.
Yeah.
The ultimate homie.
The ultimate homie. And
Josh Craig.
The Josh Craig. And we go to this party, and of course he's DJing.
Really interesting stuff.
I'm really having. I feel like you're like looking at me in a way. And I'm just like, you're doing so good, and I'm like, I guess I'm not doing great.
I'm doing good.
You're doing good.
How is that?
I don't know. You're just like flowing, and I'm like, I
No,
don't know what to say.
No, I don't know what to say.
I don't either.
Well, to me, it's funny. It's kind of like me being like, get the show started. I'll be right back. Is to see what you do when you're like, okay, and we had a great time on Halloween.
Look, if I was not in a relationship with you, I would not be a podcaster at all.
Well, no, but like beyond that, it's beyond podcasting. It's like, how would you tell a friend about what we did this weekend. We had like one of the most lit fucking times of our life, and you're like, and yeah, we saw Josh Craig. He
Look.
was the DJ. Like, that's what you have to say about this weekend. All right. You
Look.
know? But it is funny to me. It is funny to me to watch you.
I know. I feel like
To
you're
watch-
like letting me cry. I
No,
feel
no,
like
no,
you
no,
keep
no.
stopping and then looking at me, and you're like, "All right, Cassie, let's see what you got."
No, it's not that. Well, first of all, we should acknowledge like we both we took a bunch of drops before we came on here.
I don't think that's a valid excuse for me. Like, I definitely felt a little crazy, or not crazy, but I think this is just.
Oh, I felt it. I do feel it. And I told you. I was
I
like,
feel
this
it
might
too.
impair my ability to do this, but I think it's funny that we do this, you know. And I don't know why it hit different today. I was ready. I've taken drops 5 days in a row. So I'm like, they're not going to even affect me today.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my Lord, like today's like the day that it all accumulated. I was smooth sailing. And then today I'm like, whoa, what the heck is going on? I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Yet here we are. So yeah, it just makes a little buzzy. You know?
Yeah,
You like that fuzzy buzzy?
I do when I'm not on the spot.
Yeah, well, no, but it's funny because we come on here in this kind of condition most of the time, but I'm like, I got this, don't worry. And I'm kind of not doing that right now.
I
and
know.
It's so funny.
I hate it.
It's so fucking funny because it's just the tiniest little energetic thing.
I know,
Like,
you just
barely anyone would
you
notice.
like say something and you look at me like, all right, Cass, let's see what you got. And I'm like,
See what you got.
we had Halloween. The fall is
Fall and leaves blood.
Look, I wouldn't do this if I wasn't here doing it with you.
Really?
No,
You hate it?
I don't hate it. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it.
Why do we do it then?
I don't know, because it's funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. It's especially funny when we have like 2 weeks of like over the top, wild, extreme lifestyle and stories to boot, and we're kind of like, yeah,
Well,
leaves are coming down.
the leaves are coming down. There are leaves that have been dropped. Well, I think where I'm at is we're like, there's 2 podcasts. There's our podcast, and then there's the Afterglow.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have more stuff to say for the Afterglow, but like we're in the podcast, so I'm like, what do I say on the podcast?
Yeah, because the Afterglow, we traditionally will be like, all right, you want to fucking know what we really did?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just it's a little bit more inadvisable, I think, to do that. It's just on a regular YouTube feed, so we try to just keep it somewhat clean, and then we switch it over, and it's all good.
I think we could at times just do an Afterglow. Well, I guess we do bonus episodes.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
That's the thing. It used to be more of a thing, but we could all of this is available on patreon.com/churchofchill. If you're not already on there, get on there. If this isn't coming to you exclusively through our Patreon for some reason, then join it up.
I love that I'm like slowly trying to convince you this is a bonus episode, right, Sean?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could do that. The whole thing about that is like, I want to tell people to buy these shirts. You know what I mean? And tell people to check out our movie. And that's one of the things we do is like say, hey, here's a little free offering that we give. But if we kept you company in the right way, maybe you could throw it back our way by buying a shirt or checking out Wild Magic, wildmagic.tv. These kind of things.
Yeah, no, it's important.
Yeah.
Important stuff.
Do you want to talk about our new shirts?
Sure.
I will talk about Halloween and give a proper story. It's just it was funny how you tried to do that. Before we go there, though, let's talk about these shirts for a second.
Look, I almost don't want people to get them because I love them so much that I'm like, they're gonna be gone, and then I'll be sad.
Oh, I like it. I like this. We may or may not have new apparel. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Get while the getting's good, because we tend to move on from our designs. But these ones are pretty nice.
Well, I love we did a smooth sailing one because in our film Wild Magic, we talked to a guy out in Taos, and we kind of meet up with him, and we're asking him about magic, and we're like, "What's magic?" And he said, "Smooth sailing."
Yeah.
And ever since he said that, we've just been like, "Yeah,
It's just so obvious.
it's so obvious.
I
Smooth
get it.
sailing."
That's all it took, was just asking this guy. We were about to leave too. Remember, we were like, we packed up all of our stuff and we were about to pull out, and we were like, look at that guy. We're like, damn, that guy. Like, how did we not go talk to that guy? And we went up, and he really brought it. What was his name again? Glenn. Yeah. Shout out to Glenn and Taos. Fucking amazing. Smooth sailing. And ever since he said that, I'm like, that is magic. That's what we're going for. So, yeah,
So we had this design idea that we're like, okay, Andrew Tamlin, who does all our designs, we're like
formless and forming.
We're like, dude, we need you to make us a shirt, and we need to say Smooth Sailing, Church of Chill, and have some sailboats. Like, duh, let's have some sailboats.
Let's make it like a little bit retro throwback. You're not
Yeah.
sure when this shirt might have been printed,
Totally.
that type of thing.
But then we are like,
We started getting really
hi.
We started getting really high,
Yeah.
And we said, you know what else is a way of smooth sailing? Hot air balloons. They've just been coming up a lot in our life.
Well, we were really high, and our friend was saying, tomorrow I'm going on a hot air balloon. And I think when you're a certain level of high and then you just even hear something, you're like, oh my God, I'm like picturing what that would even be like or feel like.
It was inappropriate. He was like, I'm going out on a hot air balloon ride tomorrow. And I was like, what? I couldn't stop. I was just like, what the fuck? Why would what is a hot air balloon? Like, who came up with this? What? That's insane. Like, I couldn't get it out of my head. And then we were just
But he was like, he kept getting canceled because there was too much wind.
Yeah.
This was
not
like
smooth sailing.
It was not smooth sailing. It was like his third time. He's like, and we were like, oh, well, smooth sailing. And then we were like, smooth sailing. Duh.
And we literally had to call up Andrew and say, stop the presses.
Yeah.
Add a hot air balloon to the design.
Yeah.
And he came back with this, and it's incredible.
It's awesome.
Cass is sporting that one, and
I love this one.
I know it's
I
good.
wear it every day.
I know it's good because we gave one to my mom, and she won't take it off.
Yeah, she wears it every day.
It's her number one. She wears it every day. Because I think that these shirts can be blessings too. I think it's like inviting blessings into your life. Like our Wild Magic shirts have like Metatron on there.
Totally.
They have Ask, Believe, Receive on there.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to make merch that's like a prayer as well. And then this one is my sweet little puppy child, my brainchild. This one is the Limo Rock Church of Chill, Life of Abundance. Portals to the abundant dimension shirt, and it says drink up the finest drops. We got our drops here. We know what those are. We got our limos. We got our fountain of perpetual light. The music is connected. Little key, a few small bumps. There's a lot going on here. But I kind of like threw all this imagery at Andrew, and he came out with just this is the one I can't take off. Like, because I'm just like, I feel like it's invited in abundance in a whole new way in my life. I'm not even kidding. From the second we picked them up, I threw it on, and everything felt like it started changing. And then we got the little limo portals on the sleeves.
Yeah, people say they look like mushrooms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Oh yeah, you know us. There's a lot of hidden meanings.
See, I kind of like it because I kind of feel like it's kind of like dose up. There's something a little like you're dosing maybe those.
Dose the masses.
Yeah, or at least those in the limos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's open to... I know what I think about it, but it's open to interpretation. I don't want to get too, forensic about it. I wanted to leave it open to other interpretations and other people imbuing meaning on it. But yeah, that's one of the ways to support us. Is, rock our fly ass merch, you know.
Yeah, no, it's like I got a really limited run, so get in on it.
Yeah, we get like every time we come up with a design, we get like 30 of them made, and then they sell out, and then we could.
Sometimes I re-up.
Yeah, sometimes I guess. I don't know why certain ones will re-up and then certain ones were like, we don't.
Depends on how fast they sell out. Like,
oh, okay.
Like if one of them sold out where I like all the larges went at first, and I was like, fuck, then there's more people who want larges, then I'll like do another order.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
And interesting stuff.
I'm
really interesting today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really bringing the heat.
Yeah.
I have a lot of interesting ideas and thoughts that I'm
sharing.
Really cool. I'm a really cool girl.
But most of all, I'm loose.
I'm loose.
Yeah. So, yeah. Check it out. Patreon.com/churchofchill. We have an Etsy shop, yada, 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 all this stuff. That's it. We're doing a little ad for ourselves there.
Advertisement.
Yeah. Yeah. Paid advertising.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, so where were we?
You were making fun of me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You wanted to go crazy this Halloween.
I did.
And I really appreciate that. Like, it's kind of like every few months you'll speak up about like a piece of music you want to hear, or or something, and it just helps me so much to have any kind of direction from my muse. It helps me so much. I don't need it all the time. And you're not always hitting me with that kind of at all. You're usually just like accepting and chill with the vibes, but that little bit of direction. And I just love that you just fucking had a wild hair up your ass about this Halloween, and you were like, "Let's go. We're fucking doing it this Halloween." I said, "Let's fucking go. Let's do it. We're gonna go to Zoe's. Like, this is insane. This is a group of people that do Burning Man." And they're just theatrical and loud and circus and just, I love it all. But like, I don't know how to party like that. Really, I party my own way. So it was interesting that you wanted to go towards that.
Well, I think at a certain point you're like, I don't know what's gonna come of this life. I don't know how it's gonna net out. I don't know what next year's gonna look like. And it felt like, let's party. I don't know. I don't know. We have a friend who throws badass parties, and we've never been to one of them.
Yeah, they're legendary. Like, we hear about these parties, and like, we see the pictures, and she's always like, "Why aren't you part of this?" And we're like, it's like, it's very loud. It's like,
it's very loud.
It's intense. It's intense. We have to be ready. We have to be ready for that. And we were. I think we got really ready. Yeah. Do you want to take a break for a second?
I don't know how to get into our Halloween. I'm like not sure what you want to say about it, and that's why I'm having a hard time.
Okay.
Not like we have to break. I'm just like asking you.
I think we just say that before we even went out for the night, we had one for the books.
Yeah. Okay.
We really did. We have a very close friend, and we went crazy together. We had like a 4-hour just wilding out, freaky deaky time. And so much so that I was just like, it's gonna be hard to go to this party. Like, it's gonna be hard to like clean ourselves up and muster up the energy to like go start a night at midnight, But we did. We did it. We were like, we looking great, We did our thing. We partied hard. And I think this is kind of a cool way of going about it. I think you mentioned that. you take care of yourself before you go out into the world.
Yeah, you don't want to go out there with a chi ball.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Some people would. Some
No.
people would. I think we're not all
I'm
about
not that kind of person.
No, you
I'm
just
like, blow my chi, then I'll party, then I'll dance the night away.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was a good call. But, part of the downfall of that is like you don't need anything from the outside world. So like we show up to this party fashionably late, of course, like it started at 10, it's going to go to 10 the next morning. We show up around a little after midnight, get dropped off like outside of like just a nondescript building in East Williamsburg, like secret location. We like, and it's just like, is this okay? I guess this is where it is. Little door, we go, a door opens and it just leads to a long staircase, steep staircase going up, and there's just a line of people, and we're like, oh, okay, all right, whatever this is. Weird. We were waiting in this line for a really just strange amount of time. I'm just like, come on, what the fuck is going on here? Like, if you know where the party is, we have tickets. Like, what are they doing? There's not security or anything. Finally, we like.
There was some security.
No, yeah, but it's not like, oh, we need to search every person, go through the protocol and this and that. It's just like, it's an independently thrown fucking wild ass party, like, So I just didn't like. I was just like anxious to get in there and see what this fucking all the hype was about. And we get in there and it was just like, no one was there yet. It felt like I was just like we got in there and it was just like, oh, okay, I don't know what this is. Like, this is just like 25 like random people scattered about, and like I don't know. I think me, you, and our homie, like we all had like kind of our own like visceral reaction.
No, I started texting my friend like, hey, what's the party you're at?
Yeah, we started being like in my head I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna take a leak, gonna take these girls and get the fuck out of here and go back to the real party. And I was just like, this isn't for us. Like this just like this not only is this not for us, like, damn, I think that this fucking this event might be a bust for our friend. Like I was just like, what is going on? Like I just couldn't put my finger on. I was just like something. It felt off. But I remembered how we partied out in Denver, and that you got to just chill for a sec. You got to get over that first 20 minutes of being in a new place hump. At least for me, like that thing is that's like like two opposite charged magnets. Like there is me that with social settings sometimes, where it's like you get there and it's like it feels like the place is rejecting you. But if I get over that like 15-20 minute hump, I'm usually fine. So I was like, we're gonna have to chill here at least till we show our face to Zoe, and then right when I'm like about to just be like, all right, fuck it, I'll be the one to say it, let's get out of here, like Zoe pops out and she's just like, I don't know what's going on, this person's driving me crazy, this is like, I don't know, and like she's kind of saying like, it's just this isn't working out, like, and I'm like, yeah, okay, here it is. Like she's telling us like that this party's a fucking bust and that she lost so much fucking money. And she's just like, I don't know, just come with me. We'll go downstairs for a little bit. I'm thinking like we're going to go into like the little green room side, little whatever. She takes us down another long set of stairs. And I'm just like, where are we fucking going? And she just cracks a door into like Wizard of Oz. Like all of a sudden life just came into color. It was just like, oh, wait, what? It was just a completely pristine, perfect sounding, perfect looking, everything perfect party. Like one of the dopest fucking parties I've ever seen was fully going on. And I was like, oh, this other area was like some sort of test.
There might have been another room.
There might have even been another room.
We just stayed in that one.
But the place that she took us to was so fucking fire that we just partied our asses off there all night. But like, look, if she would have done this on purpose, and I don't know, maybe she did, this like fake out, like, hey, I know you anticipated a great night, but welcome to the vibes being off. Like, and then like you kind of going through this thing of like, get me out of here. And then you go and like, it was like a drug got released in me, when I was so relieved for her, for me, for
for our night,
for our friend. I'm like, we dragged someone out to this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're young people, like we need to be out. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It was fucking awesome. Like, just incredible. There's Josh Craig DJing, playing the fucking hits. Everyone's grooving out. Like, some of the best costumes I've ever seen, you know? And, like, no one bothering your boy, you know what I mean? About not being, like, a over-the-top Halloween guy. Like, I think it was very chill in that way. Is cool. Like,
I think you did your thing.
Not really. Not really. You and our girl were, like, taking hours to get ready and this and that.
It was so
and like
fun.
what you like I was just caught up in watching you guys get ready and like the party we had going and the vibes and everything that I was like, wait, what am I? I haven't thought about this at all. And we're about to go to like a huge costume party. And so like I feel like I just went as a slut. Like if there's a male version of that, like whatever chicks get to do on Halloween, I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm 44. How many more times am I going to do this? I'm just going to go out. I'm just going out with, like, no shirt. That's it. I just went out with no shirt, a whip around my neck, and 2 fucking hot-ass babes. And that seemed like it was enough. It was plenty. It was very interesting, though, like, going as, like almost, like, as a sex object.
That's how you felt?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's people dressed up. Like, there's people, like, completely covered up, wearing boxes on their head, like, in uncomfortable costumes. And then there's this guy prowling around that's just like, what up? Like, and I felt it. I felt, I had a few very interesting interactions, I think, because of the character I had assumed. It was very interesting to see people react. For, like, me really not doing a costume, but something was going on. Like, they could tell something was up. I don't know how to describe it, but.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I feel like I've never been one to do, like, a slutty Halloween.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to wear this. We went to Spencer's Gifts because I was like, I got to get something black and white. And I got the shortest skirt ever.
Yeah, you did.
And, what are those socks called?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Tube socks, like long ass, like thigh high socks.
Yeah, no, and got way high and put way too much eye makeup on because I just was like I just kept going with like white and black.
You kept saying that before we got high too. You're like, I need to do my makeup before we get high because I don't know, like I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. And then we got high and you loved doing it so much that you just went like maximalist.
I went maximalist, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny though. It was very cute. You were like. The smoking hot chick in the whole universe.
You always think that, though.
It was certified.
Well, I feel like I was really like a cartoon character, and then when I took my makeup off at the end of the night, I was like, I really felt sad. I was like, damn.
I'm not this person anymore.
I just wish that I could just go through life as a cartoon character. Like this, I'm a cartoon character trapped in a woman's body.
I feel like I'm starting to live my life as the cartoon character. You see how I go around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like it feels nice. It's like I don't know. It's like it just feels like a way of earning some slack. You go around looking a certain way, and people are like, oh well, I'm not gonna fucking fuck with that.
Yeah, you're just always wearing sunglasses and a bucket hat.
I guess, but I guess I don't know.
No, I feel like when I look at you, I think of you as a cartoon character.
Yeah, like I'd be easy for someone to draw or describe, or
Totally.
Yeah. Fucking, I just had such a weird night though, man. I was just fucking totally like spent hours like just dancing my ass off, but then there just came a point where I was just like, yo, this is one of the most interesting scenes I've ever been in. So I would just like purposely get lost from you guys and just go stand somewhere and post up and just watch everybody. It was so fascinating. It was like really like just taking it in, like almost like I wasn't there. It was so nice. It was like, like just being in a crowd where like everything is like loud party, whatever. So like no one cares what you're doing. And I'm just standing there just looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Really made for some just very interesting things. And then there was like a couple times where like, people started flirting with me. And this isn't like a thing that's not like a thing in my life.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Not like this.
Okay.
This was like, this was just like people at a party, like kind of like sussing out, like, are you someone I could dance with and maybe make out with on the dance floor?
Mm-hmm.
Couple of people, but one of them was Prince. Did you see Prince Rogers Nelson at this party?
I did see Prince at this party.
Well, first of all, I'm taken aback because I'm just out there doing my people watching thing, just dancing, and then just like the perfect embodiment of Prince just goes walking by, and I was like, ooh, nice. And I'm like, this person couldn't possibly understand how much I love Prince, and that the three of us were just back at our hotel room, like dancing our asses off to Prince before we went out. And I was just like, ooh, and this person just nailed it. And like, I was just like, nice costume. And then they started being like really fond of me the whole night. And I didn't know if it was a guy or a girl. This was just like really interesting new territory for me.
Well, that's kind of perfect.
They
did Prince right.
It was so perfect. Like, I still really don't know. Do you know?
I thought it was a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you? You're so cute. Just cute. Like, not in a way I'm like, I'm not trying to hook up or anything like this, but like, just so cute. And I was just like, I had nothing to say. I was just doing my thing, but like Prince kept finding me. And I was like, damn, there's like an interesting vibe. And then like this other girl was like, peeping and creeping around. It was just a very interesting thing to experience at my age. Kind of just like being in that. And then like at one point, like Zoe comes and finds me in the crowd, and she just like pulls me through the whole crowd and like right into like the women's restroom. And like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in there, but there's a million people looking in the mirror and doing stuff and everything like that. And Zoe's just like, here's Sean. And like some girl turns around and is like, what the? And just like got in there with me. And I was like, damn, this is like a really, I don't know. It was an interesting Halloween night, you know? Like, I didn't try at all. I did nothing.
I thought you looked pretty cool.
I literally, though, I was nothing. I showed up. I had nothing. I had no chi. I had no desires. I had no expectations.
No, you had chi.
I guess I had some chi.
You had some chi.
Yeah. Yeah, I always do. But, yeah. I don't know. I just, it was just, it was interesting showing up as no one, as nothing. As, like just being part of the crowd.
I danced the whole time.
Yeah.
I found we had these like metallic whatever thing that I just turned into pom-poms, and I was like, oh, I guess I hadn't thought about who I am or what I was, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I guess I'm a cheerleader. And
yeah.
then I was like,
well, I think a similar thing happened to me. I was like, I hadn't really thought about what I am, and then I'm like walking around, and you had Zoe had given you a whip, and you had used it for your costume, but then I ended up with it for some reason. And then I realized, I was like, people are looking at me like I'm some sort of dom daddy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that explains this thing.
That's how you get all the girls to melt, and the guys. Everybody wants a daddy.
Do that? I don't
Everyone, the daddies
I'm
don't
not
want.
looking around for that.
Yeah, no, I know.
But I don't know if like a proper one showed up. I might. Who knows? You know what I mean? But it's so funny. It literally was like, I feel like it really was a costume in a way. You know what I mean? It's like I can't back this up. I don't know how to use this whip. Like I was like, I forgot that I had this. But then I'm like,
if anything, you just want to be like a little servant of women. Like women want you to be their daddy, and you
I'll
just
dominate them, but it feels in service to them.
Yeah,
Do you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Feel like they need this.
Yeah, totally. Like I have no problem like assuming that character in like an intimate role or whatever. It's just like just being out in public and being seen as that. It was just very interesting because like my costume was just basically no shirt and a whip.
You had a cool bucket hat that you put tape on, and I thought it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go, Sean.
Yeah, right.
No, I really do.
I literally, like, you girls were taking hours, if not weeks, to just like conceive of and how you wanted to, and this and that.
Well, that's the fun of
you threw me a roll of tape and said, come up with something, and I just put tape all over my hat.
Well, I told you to put tape on your hat. I was like,
Yeah.
here, put tape on your hat.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
It looks great.
Yeah. You won't let me take it off?
I know.
Yeah. But we got down. We got fucking groovy. I haven't danced so hard to it. Like, my bones were...
I danced
hurting.
the hardest I'd ever danced before we left for the party.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the party doesn't start till 10 p.m. It goes till 10 a.m.
Mm.
We made it till like 3:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But we started our party at like 4:30 p.m., 5 p.m.
Yeah, we were out of... Like, we took a lot of very adult content of our party. And if you look back at the time codes on it, it's like happening at such a funny fucking time. It's like
6:45.
Yeah, it's like 6:45 and we're already just like all sprawled out, crazy, just like
what you
out
expect,
of control.
Yeah, from like a 4 a.m. Like, oh, we're gonna let our guard down. It's the night. YOLO.
Yeah, totally.
And that's how we started our night.
That's how we started out like that, which was interesting. It gave a very interesting shape to the whole.
If anyone knows
evening.
how to get a roll of film developed that's discreet, I don't know. Like,
yeah, what do you do with a disposable camera that has like really extremely compromising images on it?
I don't know.
You I mean, at one point you were like, could we get in trouble for developing this?
I did think that because I was
like, you can't just send this into CVS.
You don't know how old the person who's like doing the developing is.
But why are they looking at it?
I don't know.
They can't help themselves.
Haven't you seen 1 Hour Photo with
Robin Williams?
Robin Williams.
Yeah, but I tried to forget it. I don't like that movie.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I don't like thinking about it. I don't like him being like that. You know.
No.
I like when he's Patch Adams or.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, I like him better as Mr. Doubtfire or
Mr. Doubtfire.
Aladdin, running around.
No, the genie.
The genie, I love him as that. Why were we talking about that?
Well, we were just talking about the time code of our night.
Yeah.
And I was just mentioning how I said if anyone knows how to get film developed because
Yeah.
it was one of those things that when you take a drug that makes you like lose all your inhibitions, you really lose them.
Yeah.
We're kind of like dabbling in this territory of like very consensually we will date rape each other. We all know what's about to happen. We're all good with it. After it happens, there's no regrets or anything.
No,
it was like we knew what we were doing. We knew what we were going to do. But the thing is, when you do it, you still forget how much letting go of your inhibitions, what happens. And where you're like, oh, there's this roll of film from work, and we're going to just like not think twice about making...
No, it's weird because like you don't... It's weird. I don't feel like I'm doing something I wouldn't normally do. It for real. It never feels like, oh man, I'm being crazy right now. I'm out of my mind. I'm fucking, like sometimes on Molly I can feel like that. I'm like, oh, what am I, you know what I mean? Like, but like it's weird. Like this drug, we're talking about a little bit of GHB. It never makes me feel like out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very lucid. I can remember everything.
Well, you weren't the one taking pictures with the disposable camera. And
yes.
When we would take the pictures with the disposable camera, you'd be like, what are you guys doing?
No, we would be doing the craziest fucking shit you've ever fucking seen. And all of a sudden a flash would go off. And I'm like, where was that? What was that? I'm like, oh my God, you took like, we can't do we can't do anything with that fucking camera.
Now all the photos that aren't even that crazy can never be seen.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We were having fun. Like, what a cool place to get to. Like you're saying, I don't know. It's like I don't know how I would describe it, but it's a cool place to get to in our friendship. Where we're vibing like that.
Oh yeah, no, I think about it and it really does feel like rare air and something that it's like we talk about with you guys because we just say whatever on the podcast and we just try to live a wild life, live the legend, and aren't scared to talk about it. But for the most part, it's one of those things you really can't talk to people about. Or you can more easily broadcast it than you could talk to like someone
one
about.
Individual or or your friends. Like,
yeah, because it feels like it's like, oh, this is like kind of rare air. to like be this casual.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm going to say it again. I'm not interested in being this casual with pretty much anyone else.
No, I think that's what makes it really interesting.
Yeah, it's not like, oh,
Is
I'm
that
just
like one of our really close friendships has like just like kind of like blossomed into this thing where we're like really loose.
yeah. And I like it like that.
Yeah, yeah. But like I think what we're saying is like even through all of our shenanigans and all the years and all of this wild stuff, it never really was like that. You know what I mean? It's never been like that before.
What do you mean?
Just being like, hey, I don't know, just a person we've been friends with fucking for 15 years. You've been friends with longer than that. Like getting to the place where it's just like, oh, we all spent a lot of time together. We're all fucking down. Like, let's do this. Like, it would be. I just feel like it would be ill-advised in most situations, and for some reason, it's not in this, and it makes it very interesting. It makes it kind of hard to wrap my head around and even talk about, but it's just a cool thing to be able to while out like that. And
Well, it feels like contained, and it's like the good parts of like being free without the bad parts, which are like, I don't know, getting too entwined in a way that like feels too serious.
right. Yeah. Like, well, I mean, but that's the interesting thing about like arriving at this place, like through the friendship portal. It's just it's different for us when we've had romantic partnerships and thruples and shit. Usually, it's like, oh, we met this person and we hit it off, and there was no choice, and we're gonna do this dance together. This was just complete remix on the whole thing, and just kind of stands uniquely on its own for that reason.
Remix.
Remix. Yeah, the ripping and the tearing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to pee so bad. Do you want to take a
Yeah, sure.
Or actually, why don't you hold it down?
Mm-hmm.
While I step out for a second.
Okay. Holding down the block. Oh, now I see what's going on. Cass just pretended that she has to pee. Well, maybe she does, but what she really wanted to do was to go get those little 6 milligram nicotine pouches. Chill flavor. She's been loving it. I have stayed so strong, y'all. You wouldn't believe I'm hanging out with 2 beautiful babes who love me, who love the way I party, and they're fucking with nicotine. And they're fucking with the particular product that had its hooks in me for 3+ years. I was hopelessly addicted to the Zyn product. And I quit it and I overcame the odds. But I'll tell you right now is when I'm overcoming the odds more than anything, because I've been off these things for a couple years now. I've been proud of myself. And these beautiful babies are popping them. They're having a good time. I see how it treats them. I like how it treats them. I'm not discouraging them from using it, but what it takes for me not to say, give me one of those fucking things, is one reason you should respect me. The wherewithal it takes when you're partying hard.
I didn't hear anything of what you said. What'd you say?
It's no big deal. Why don't you hold it down for a second? I'll be right back.
I didn't hold it down. I didn't hold it down at all. I hope you forgive me.
I ask you to do one thing. Just keep the people really entertained while I train the dragon.
No, I didn't do that at all, so you're going to edit that part.
Yeah, hopefully I'll remember to.
Well, look at the time code.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't think
well, worst case, people just saw me texting for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. How's that little Zyn treating you?
Oh my God. I was like down on the 6s. I was like, I'm a 6 girl, and I've haven't been doing that many zins that like sixes are like, what am I doing?
No, that you're. I think all it takes is like not doing a Zin for like a day, and all of a sudden a 6 will hit you like a fucking freight train.
I like it though. It makes my outer extremities tingle, like my hands and my feet.
No, trust me, I'm jealous. It's a
No, I'm
it's
sorry.
a good one. Oh, baby, what do you mean? Why you say you're sorry? Hey, baby, you know I'm strong, right?
Yeah, no, I know you're strong.
You know when I'm done with something, I'm done with it.
I'm
You ever
not
seen me
strong.
fucking downloading Twitter?
No, I'm not
Right?
strong.
You know what I'm saying? I used to love that shit. You know, I used to love popping a Zin in there, fucking rolling up a spliff and getting on fucking Twitter. None of the above anymore. No more. You know, and that's how it has to be. That's how it has to be to make room for other problems to come into my life. You know what I mean? Like you have to put a stop to certain things, and then all of a sudden, straightway to the gateway, you're back at it with some other thing.
You always are having some sort of problem.
Oh my, yeah, yeah. Like no, like that. It was so funny the other day. Like Laura's one of our homies was like, we hang out with your mom all the time, and Laura's like, does she know that like you know, sometimes we're over there like horsing around a little bit, and like you're just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think she knows Sean's addicted to something. She just doesn't know what it is. And I'm like, really? Is that what my life's come to? Like your mom is just like, oh, I don't know. She doesn't have a problem with me. She loves me more than ever, I think.
And
Yeah.
she's not like that worried about you. Every once in a while she'll be like, I'm worried about Sean, and I'll say, he's okay.
But why? Like, I don't. What is it based on? What is it based
You're
on?
a wild man who will just
Is
like,
it real? Am I really?
you're kind of wild.
Really?
Yeah.
How did this happen?
I don't know.
I was such a fucking
That's how
put together
That's
person.
how it happened.
What do you mean?
You spent a lot of time being straight, and
I had
there's
to.
a balance.
I had no choice. I had
Yeah.
no choice. I had to be the straight man. I had to do my. I mean, I was a twisted joker, but like I wasn't fucking with anything. Clean business, clean urine, clean blood.
And there may be a time again where you're gonna have to do that. So you're like, let me get it
No,
while
I
I
have fucking glitter in my blood.
get.
I've got fucking glitter blood. And
Oh my God.
yeah. I mean, it's that time of year, but yeah. But
What time of year is it not that time of year?
I think personally,
Between January and February.
but
March.
January, February, March, even April, even into parts of May, it's just like really good time to fucking focus up and listen for the fucking party that's about to start. You know, and take you smooth sailing from Memorial Day to Halloween.
Oh my God.
Just
420 to Halloween.
420 to Halloween. Summer's upon us, baby.
You were partying last night. November.
I
You were
was
partying last
I
night,
was
November 3rd.
Partying? Come on.
Oh, you were partying a little bit.
Yeah. Fucking. But to call me a wild man, it's just like I feel like I'm a man that's made of meat. You know. I'm not that wild.
We started saying this thing of like, I am nothing, I have nothing, and I just like, I feel like I'm embodying it lately. I'm like, I got on this podcast, I'm like, I am nothing, I have nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a humbling reminder of a mantra that you can just pop into at any time.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I had to
think
take us
it
in,
just-
because I was like, I am nothing, I have nothing, I should at least be calm.
Yeah. But I think you know, like I'm nothing, I have nothing is like a really just a way of just like a natural reset.
See, I like, you keep me in such a haze of thinking I am
Naturally.
something and I have something, because you just keep the ball up in the air.
Yeah.
And then you let the ball drop, and you're like, all right, Cass, like, what do you got? And I'm like, I am nothing, I have nothing, I don't know. Like, I just want to help you keep the ball up, but
Well,
I don't want to have to
yeah.
actually touch the ball myself.
I think I am nothing. I have nothing is a way of saying I'm facing the altar and I'm here to listen and take my medicine. You know.
Yeah.
And if you have anything to offer,
Give it to me.
My humble, hungry, yearning soul, I'm here for it because
Yeah.
I have nothing. I am nothing. I am no one. And this is all so temporary. And it can all seem so meaningless. So impart something on me, please. Please. And to kind of say that to the universe, to howl that out, to say those things out loud, I think it's a powerful thing.
It's like,
It's an invitation.
yeah.
It's an invitation for something.
Yeah.
And it's showing that you ain't fucking here to judge it. Just give me a little something to work with.
Give me a little something to
Give
work.
me a little something. Please. Put some glitter back in my bloodstream. Let's get it
I
going.
know. I am a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, like in the sense of like I like a rush.
A little bit.
I-
I mean, hell, have you stayed with me? It's insane.
Well, I stayed with you because I need a little something
You
going
need a little
on.
something. You came to me and you were like, I have nothing.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
nothing. And I said, you have it all going on. Every time I met you, you had shaved legs. And it was beautiful.
I at least had that. That's how I used to get to copy everyone's homework.
Yeah, it's because you had shaved legs.
No. They would say, if you shave your legs, we'll let you copy our homework.
Oh my God!
That's how-
Damn, you were into some kinky shit back then. What
No,
the
it was not.
fuck?
No, I just had really hairy legs in like high school, and I think the boys would be like, "What the fuck, Cass?" And I'd be like, "Well, I'll shave them, but like you need to let me copy your homework today."
Damn, that's all it took.
And then I wouldn't shave them because I'm an asshole.
What? And you didn't even do it?
Hell, fucking
And
no.
they let you copy?
There's very few men I'll do stuff for.
Wow, damn. Would you do it for me?
Yes, I'll do anything for you.
You just shave your legs, and I would, and I'm not letting you copy my homework.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm copying your homework. I'm pretty sure my life is copying your homework. Actually, my life is doing your homework for you.
Yeah, yes, exactly. It's more like that. It's more like,
I'll do the homework, fine.
yeah.
One of us can hold it together.
I'm out there I'm doing my studies, but it's like in a whole other, it's like, I have to listen to a lot of music. I have to listen to a lot of music. And
Hey, congratulations on hitting 250 episodes of Church Chill. Well, actually, 251.
thank you.
Congratulations. What
Yeah.
a feat.
Yeah.
Fucking badass.
Can't stop, won't stop.
No, it's really impressive that you started it. I was like, you would just play such great music for me. I'm like, you should bottle this up. And
Instead of
share
bottling it in.
yeah, you should share this with people. Like, this was you would just take me on such like sonic musical journeys, like in the car. And I'm like, damn, whatever order you just played those songs in, like that was a ride. I'm all about it. I want to hear that again. I want to have access to it again. That was in 2018. And we were like, maybe we could figure out how to do that. And we figured it out. And you started doing it. And you literally haven't stopped.
No. And I won't settle for anything less than lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
You see me toil around sometimes, really toil around.
You never make it seem hard. It doesn't seem like...
No, because it's a pleasure, but if you're really paying attention, I'm like, damn. If you were as sonically sensitive as me, it would
Yeah.
be fucking torture because you're hearing me play a lot of nasty, just terrible songs.
Oh, yeah, the other day I was like, oh, maybe I could help Sean out. Like, I was like, I took one of the songs that you like, or that I like from your playlist, and I was like, oh, let me just go into, like, the radio and try to, like, find something in this vibe that I could, like, offer to Sean. Like, let me see if I can bring him an offering.
Oh,
And then I had to,
love
like,
it.
listen to, I was like, this song sucks, this song. So I'm sure Sean's already heard this. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, actually. I'd like to listen to pre-approved songs by the Church of Chill, please.
Well, yeah, instead of some unblessed artifacts, as I call them.
Yeah, but usually the unblessed artifacts are pretty good.
The unblessed artifacts are just in the queue of becoming a holy tradition in our life. Because once it enters the Church of Chill pantheon, which is now over 5,000 songs, like it's made sacred. It will come up in our life many times again, because we play that endless 5,000 song playlist on shuffle all the time. It's like an oracle.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And look, every once in a while there will be an episode geared towards lesbian sex, and you can either skip it or not. It's
Who could?
who could?
Who
I don't
could?
know.
Face the altar and take your medicine. Get real. That's what I'm doing. You know, do you think if I sat out and started my week saying, I'm going to go get some lesbian sex music, do you think I would do it? Or it just happened to me?
It happened.
It just
yeah.
happened to me.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's what's so honest and real about like, because like I'm not doing anything. I'm just curating other people's vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But
So like who you're hanging around with.
but-
Like the Mayor era was like we got into some heavy Krishna.
yeah, heavy Krishna. Like yeah, but like and sometimes I ask myself, chicken or the egg, like is the music I'm listening to setting the vibes in my life in motion, or are the vibes sending me towards this kind of music? Like it's hard to say.
I think it's more the vibe sending you towards a certain type of music.
Yeah, so like when I'm living a certain way, like when people are complimenting my mixes, to me I'm like, it's because I'm living like that right now. Believe it or not. That's it sounds like a really far out concept, but it's like yeah, that like little set that I did is like such a reflection of how I feel and what I'm living right now.
Oh well, yeah, like your heartbreak episodes. There's like we've gone through multiple heartbreaks.
Oh yeah.
Church of Chill started on the heels of a heartbreak.
You listen to those early episodes.
Then we went through a breakup mid 2020.
Yeah.
And then we went through another breakup mid 2023.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna no more breakups because there's no more.
I don't think you can say that though.
I know.
I don't think you can. I don't think we should, because every time we've been like that, the opposite starts to happen.
No, I know.
Because you can reality transurf your way into the choppiest waters like that, you know, being so averse to something.
Oh, totally. Yeah, no, I know. I know about the magic. I know about the kind of creating your own reality. I understand what you're saying. So, let me rewind. Let's keep smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing.
Good vibes, happy feelings.
Yeah. We do not want to sail this dreamboat into the fucking Bermuda Triangle of fucking of relationship insanity. We're better than that.
But I like that we have lived and loved.
Yeah.
And I have no regrets about living and loving.
Yeah,
and
we're live, laugh, love people.
We're live, laugh, love people. And I feel like it's gotten me to a place that I'm like, damn, I'm so chill. Like
You are. It's hard to believe.
Sometimes I think to myself when I'm like when you're hooking up with a girl and I'm just eating lettuce and salad and just living my best life and
like, watching
and kind of watching, but also like not really caring. And I just be like, damn, I'm so chill.
This is very chill. This could be extremely triggering, but you're chilling instead.
Yeah, but it's like it's genuine.
It's so genuine.
It's so I feel like I almost feel the most chill when some other girl's taking care of you. I'm like, damn, this is like all my hard work paying off, and I don't even have to do any work right now.
I get to just eat lettuce.
I just get to eat a salad and hummus.
You just get to be a sunny bunny feeling.
A sunny bunny and just be high on drugs, dancing to the music, and just like in the wider glow of my boy just like being his own like rock star life, and I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
Well, it would break my heart to let the opportunity pass in this life, my heart breaks for sometimes I look out and I say, there's got to be like another us on the come up right now. You know what I mean? We must know other people like us that are like little feisty weirdo go-getters. And I thought I knew specifically who it was in our life, and they've kind of like proven themselves not that. And nothing, no knock on them, but it breaks my heart because I was like, oh, I thought I thought I knew the next prospect.
Yeah.
And they're choosing more of a straight and narrow path than I thought. And I'm like, damn.
I see. Yeah, I had felt this the other way that like we have friends and peers that are like they're growing up, they're adults, and I'm like straight
growing down.
I'm growing down. I'm like Milo, like I don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
I'm in straight child's play. I'm fucking dressing like a cheerleader. I'm just fucking having so much fun doing all the drugs.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
We're about to go reunite with Mallory.
Yeah. Fuck it.
It's its own drug.
But I think there's a way in which we're channeling like our lust for life and our passion, like it's conducive to like the art we make, and we're channeling it into art, into conversation, into movies, into this, like there's a point where you just are actually just living it. And I feel like we're hitting that echelon where we're like, we're not trying in the way that we were to be someone we're not. Like, I feel like for so long I was like, fuck, we're doing a podcast and we're putting it all out there and we're like making ourselves like not super commercially viable, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're like, this is not very professional to talk about our sex lives on a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, what brand wants to associate with that?
What brand would I associate with that wouldn't just take me
It's basically,
as I am?
it's like the face tattoo.
I'm a gem.
We're like face tattooing our lives.
Any brand should be coming to us to say, here's plenty of money to just have any association with you.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to be so headstrong ourselves until that is like ultimately the reality.
Well, I mean, look, there's many that have come before us that have walked this path, and
Unapologetically.
Look, they might not be the most rich and famous, but they are the most artistically respected and remembered. You know, Alex Chilton from Big Star, from the Box Tops in the '60s. He had a hit song, I think, "Hang On Sloopy" or something like that. Anyway, he went on to form the band Big Star, and it was just like the first, beautiful, just like power pop, arena ready, like basically what Cheap Trick went on to perfect and fill out arenas. Big Star was like on the forefront of that, influenced everybody. But this guy was just like so unapologetically himself, and listening to his muses and creating the music he wanted to, that like it never launched him into the superstardom that like his fans thought he was, you know, but commanded the utmost respect from like all the people we hold in the highest regard.
Well, like what what does make successful lives? And I think that's what people ask themselves when they like move forward. Like what would succeeding look like? And I think you and I went like in and through that question, and we were like, oh, success is having a good day.
Yeah.
Success is having a good relationship. Success is having fun. Success is being unapologetically ourselves. Success is doing crazy things and not worrying or being fearful. And I think it's been a fun, because I think in the capitalism, like success is like, are you making more money than everybody else?
Yeah.
And are you like, do you have the new this or the new that or whatever, like stuff? Do you have all the stuff?
Yeah.
And it's like, I think people are waking up to like, oh, life isn't about the stuff. It's about these moments and the quality of the moment. And are you having a good quality?
And the quantity of those moments. Because you can exponentially like take the best moment of your life and think about that and think about what went into it. You can exponentially increase that. The quantity of those quality moments, those transcendent holy moments, those holy shit nights, you can exponentially increase them by just committing to the bit. Go for it.
Yeah.
Fully fucking do it. That is the advice I'd have for anyone doing anything.
Yeah.
Fucking go for it. Commit to it and go for it and fully do it. Nobody wants to fucking hear anything about half measures. Those aren't the artists that make it. They're not the musicians that make it.
It's not the artists
They're not the athletes that make it. You know what I mean? They're not.
It's like, who do we like? We like people who went all the way.
Yeah.
Who do we respect? The people who like kept doing their art, and people who like allowed their voice to change.
Mm-hmm.
And followed like whatever the muse was. And the muse is not capital. That is not a muse.
No.
What the fuck is that?
No, it's such a false god to pray to. And there's many of them, but God, what the most boring one? You know what I mean? Like, oh, cool, you got a lot of money. Like, to me, the more money someone's hoarding, the less interesting they are. The more that like you're just like showing me your flaws. You're showing me actually how broke you are.
Yeah.
These fucking billionaires, just all they're signaling is how fucking broke they are. Like, you need all that?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's what you think life is? That's what you think you need? You need all that? Okay. You keep going for it.
No,
We're
it's
sharpening the guillotines.
Ooh.
I don't give a fuck.
I just YouTube might.
Talking about guillotines?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm joking around. I don't fucking have access to this kind of technology. But you just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, I feel like that's why we're trustworthy, because like we've done that. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, we got a bunch of money. We have a bunch of money. This ain't it. It's just, I don't know. It's not making life hit any different. Maybe that's not where it's at. And then we commit to who we are a little bit more.
People don't realize how good it feels to give it away. And like, I think people are missing like true joy.
Yeah.
Like true.
Yeah.
Like it's dopamine to be generous.
Yeah.
It's like it increases your I saw this the other day. It increases your own immune system to do something nice. It not only increases your immune system when you do something kind and generous, it increases the immune system of the person you're generous with, and it increases the person who witnessed that generous, kind act.
Damn. I mean, like, come on.
So, like, what do we do right
now?
Heal
the world.
Right now? I know people on Snap. I send them money. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, shit, we're known for that.
That's what but like
we hand out we go around with cash just to hand out to fucking strangers. But I feel like it's an investment. It's like such it's an investment in our immune system. I'm like, I'm selfishly want to be more healthy.
Yeah, like the plants, the trees, the mycelial, they share resources. They say like, oh, you're a little strapped. Like, I got you.
Yeah.
I will never think about this $250 again.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that could help you get through the month. Okay, cool. Like, I'll and actually, no, now it feels like, all right, we're in a universe where we have each other's back, and this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. And look how it's given back. Like we try not to talk about it, but we get scared about money. Like, it gets so scary. It gets so real and scary, and kind of has been for a while. Like, people throwing us a little bit, like, it's beyond what it can buy us. It's just like, we're making art, and
that art's being appreciated.
Yeah.
And now we have a little bit of money that can help us make more art and realize like, oh, this is something that is a path that may be sustainable in some respect.
Absolutely. If you were listening to our, I don't know how many episodes back, but like this summer when we were talking about like how someone sent us $3,333.33, just Venmo'd us out of nowhere. That's why these shirts exist. Like, we immediately just started hiring artists to do commissions for us. We probably could have used that money to pay off a loan or feed ourselves or do something, you know what I mean? But we were like, the only thing to do is to just like infuse it, like to spread it out and put it back into the angelic economy, of recognizing like, oh, there's ways to help people out. And like, when we don't have money, what I've always tried to do is like just be generous with my honesty. And be generous with, like, if you think I have gifts as a filmmaker, I'm not going to hide what those are. I'm going to tell you how I got here and what it took. And, I've never been a big like, hoarder of things. So.
No, you've always been very generous.
Yeah. Do you want to do a Patreon episode?
We try.
What do you mean?
Yes, let's do a Patreon episode.
Yeah. The people are going to love it. They're going to love this episode. This is a nice, chunky one.
God, this one scares me for some reason. I feel like I started off on such a weak foot.
That's fine.
You carry the weight.
Well, no, what's great,
I don't want people to know how useless I am.
Out. It weeds them out.
Okay.
It weeds them out. You know what I mean? Like, someone think you're useless? I don't think so.
I do a lot behind the scenes here.
You're doing a lot.
I contribute a lot to the Barry 8 productions.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? You are the thing.
I do a lot.
Yeah, and once a week you stand me up and slap me around and say, "Come on, you got to go and talk, and you'll come up with something."
Yeah, just try not to leave me hanging.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Don't look at me to hold the ball up, please.
Yeah, yeah. I'll hold it up.
Okay, thank you.
I have some other stuff that I think we should talk about.
Great.
But so join us on patreon.com/churchofchill and buy our new shirts.
Yeah, no. I
Smooth
swear,
sailing.
I do have besides, I do have smooth sailing when I wear this shirt, and that's all I gotta say about it.
All right, cool. Well, peace, love, and magic, y'all.